he's 80 years old and he's still doing his thing. That is Mick Jagger. will.i.am, J-Lo. It's called The on Amarillo's #1 hit music station, 96.9 KISS FM. Giving you 15 minutes of music or more every hour. Man, lots of people calling up still. We're trying to get to all the phone calls. I understand you've been trying to get through the KISS lines, but we're going to get through all these phone calls tonight. So please be patient. If not, hit us up on our Facebook, KISS Amarillo, and you can definitely contact us through our Facebook at KISS Amarillo. So I got some friends that stopped by the KISS studio. Welcome Smooth Condition to the show. So, a little inspiration. I'm sure you've been listening to the stories tonight about teen bullying and suicide, and it inspired you to come by and maybe talk about it for a minute. And what's your thoughts about teen bullying?
Tommy, back home, I experienced some of that as a senior in high school. We had this kid. He was a freshman, and he was not very popular, and there's a lot of people that picked on him. Like during our lunch break, there was kids that would always pick on him, and we would always go and shoot hoops during our lunch break, and like there'd be people like throwing basketballs at him and doing all kinds of stuff. And just one day, I used to live in this rural community, and he climbed up on this grain elevator and wrote a letter to his family and jumped off.
Oh my gosh.
And it affected our whole community to the point where you absolutely see something totally different whenever something like that happens. It's like you see the effects of bullying.
Right.
And it's just not right. And
now, how did that make you feel as a person? What kind of choice or what kind of changes did that make you as a person in life?
Well, Tommy, it made me feel totally different because it was some of my classmates that were involved in some of that stuff that were bullying him, because he was kind of a nerdy kid, and it wasn't the right thing to do.
Right.
I see that now. It wasn't the right thing to do at all. However, it happened, and it just made everybody just tighten up a lot more as far as the way they treat each other and the way they honor each other, and it was just different.
Right, and we're finding a lot of kids that are using outsourced resources, other than counselors or their parents to reach out to for help, but like church and youth ministries and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. We, my wife and I, we attend New Life Church, and we see a lot of the kids that come in. You see a lot of kids from that neighborhood, from the east side of town, a lot of Hispanic kids that come in. Maybe they don't have the right clothes to wear, or they get dropped off to church because their parents don't want to come to church. And it's just one of those things where you have to be able to learn how to adapt to those kids and try to understand them as best as possible.
Right, you welcome them as family.
Absolutely, because sometimes they come in, man, you talk about rough around the edges. I mean, that's what's happening, because they don't know how to interact with kids that have been going to church their whole life, and vice versa. So when you have kids that have been going to church their whole life, it's just different when you get somebody like that to come in.
Right, and so you guys been listening to the stories all night long. You're wondering, who is Smooth Condition? Let me tell you, they're one of the hottest bands out there in the streets. They are seen at a lot of different locations, Acapulco's. Where else are you guys at?
We're at Braceros. Tomorrow night we'll be at Butler's Martini Bar downtown. We're doing a lot of private Christmas
parties and
yes,
stuff
sir.
like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Hit them up on Facebook. Where can they find you on Facebook?
Facebook.com/Smooth Condition.
Smooth Condition, and it inspired them to bring the instrument and the voice, and
Yes.
we're gonna hear a little something. And is there something behind this? Is there a message behind this? Why you want to sing this song?
Yes. This song is by Bruno Mars. It's called Just the Way You Are. Every time I hear this song, it just reminds me of, God made us just the way that we are, and we need to see ourselves as a beautiful creation that He created for a special purpose and a special time such as this.
Well, I definitely want you guys to listen. They're great. Her voice is beautiful, and be looking out for them in the streets. And here we are. We got a Smooth Condition gonna perform Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are.
like they're not shining. Your hair falls perfectly without you trying. You're so beautiful, and I tell you every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment you, you won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that you don't see what I see. But every time you ask me if you look okay, I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. Your lips, I could kiss them all day if you let me. Your laugh, you hate but I think it's so sexy. You're so beautiful, and I tell you every day. Oh, you know, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
Yeah! On their Facebook once again.
Facebook.com/smoothcondition.
Man, good job. Thank you for stopping by the Kiss Studios. Right here on Kiss FM. Don't move. Good job!
Boys and girls,